right.
Woo!
Let's do this. Circus Interstellar, the new build is out. Made a special intro just for the game. Welcome to the chat, Obsidian Contraption. Right. What's happening next?
What is happening? What is happening, everybody? Happy
what
Sunday.
What did you have there? That looked interesting. Can you do a little show and tell? What is that thing?
Look at this. This is a build kit that I got from Roker.
Is that an AK-47 rubber band gun?
It's an AK-747 rubber band gun. Absolutely.
That is insane.
Made out of wood here.
That is insane.
Oh yeah.
That is insane. And we have a fun game that we're going to showcase this morning. We're going to talk about Circus Interstellar.
Oh yeah.
Which I know was probably the last game to kind of come from the iiRcade, the very last. Only a few people got it.
Yeah, it was. And I got it, and it was great.
And
I wish everybody would have got it, but you can get it.
Right now is available on Steam for $9.99, and it's actually the best version of the game they've ever had, which I was blown away. I love the iiRcade version. The Steam version's even better. Of course, we're talking about Circus Interstellar from Ettinsoft Games. But this game really, to me, I mean, it is first and foremost a tribute to one of my favorite classic games, which is Berzerk. And of course, the classic game Berzerk. You're a man stuck in a maze with things that want to kill you.
I had this for Atari, man. This is beautiful.
You have to escape the maze. Now, the Ettinsoft game Circus Interstellar. In this game, if you touch the walls, they're electrified and you instantly die. You can't have that option in Circus Interstellar. But, instead of Cylon-looking robots, basically have the killer clowns from outer space and some really amazing graphics. You remember this game from back in the day?
I do, man. I had it for Atari 2600 Berzerk.
Yeah, the 2600 version was awesome.
Yeah, remember the artwork on it?
Another element we're going to link back to this classic arcade game. You saw Evil Otto, the little happy face. They used to have these shirts that said, "Have a nice day." And the developer of this game didn't like that shirt. So he made the indestructible enemy that chases you through the level, the happy face.
Mm-hmm.
But the game we're going to look at has a Evil Otto element as well. Something that forces you to get out of the maze. So I also have a stream of Berzerk. So if you want to learn more about Berzerk, I have a whole stream on it. I've been doing classic arcade game streams, but we're not here to talk about Berzerk today. We're here to talk about evil, demented clowns from outer space.
Yes, we are.
And let's just kick it off, and we could talk about it. The first thing I know is like the graphics seem a little better on the PC.
Oh, it runs so much smoother on the PC.
I mean, it's just buttery smooth, you know?
It's one of the drawbacks. So if you didn't get a chance to play on the iiRcade version, don't fret. You can get that version on Steam now.
Yeah, it's even better.
Steam now.
Even better. It was a great game on iiRcade, but it's even better on Steam.
Yeah.
Zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, look, you don't have these asteroids floating in front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they pushed the graphics.
iiRcade couldn't handle that.
Let me turn the
title screen.
How's the sound? Is the game sound a little too loud? Let me turn it down a little bit. See if we can get it balanced.
Oh, you're good. You're coming in good.
So we got the evil laugh. Mm-hmm. City Contraption says, "Yo,
what's up, Ronnie?
Welcome to the stream, Ronnie." And right off the bat, you see the humor with the logo prick. The name of the corporation that owns this ship. You saw I just expanded my view. You have two different views.
What's that? What's that?
I like that. Nice audios. What's that?
You get these cool messages. Message from Steve. Okay, Bobby, I'm going to go over this one last time. So read carefully and get it through your thick skull. Pads in the teleporter room become available to you once you've gained security clearance for a sector of the ship you're trying to access. To do so, make your way on foot to the waiting rooms. Oh, never mind. Well, I couldn't read it all.
There we go.
Welcome to the game, Tony C.
Don't
Good to see you.
And yeah, don't forget that. That's the nice gimmick that this has over Berzerk is you get your power-ups. You have to work for your power-ups. You have to.
It's so hard to hit that. I mean, I don't have the reflexes. That's why.
It's all timing.
I know the timing is.
Yeah,
it's hard to get.
And I'll explain something with the timing. I think there's like 3 or 4 sets of timing. It goes like 1, 2, 3 green, 1, 2, 3 green. Like that's 1, and then it goes like it goes like red, 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 and it goes green, red, green. Right, that's another one. I usually hit it on the second green because once I get the pattern.
Scrawled in blood.
Yeah. But once you get then like it goes like every 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you have to once you get the pattern, it's good. But then you have to try to do that before the juggernaut comes.
Yeah. This game has fantastic music. However, I had to turn the music off because it claims the video if I have the music on. But it's fantastic music. It's Ted.
I like that tutorial. That explains what it does.
And the pentagrams show you where the enemies are going to spawn from. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm basically running over the cotton candy, which is basically humans. Clowns turn humans into cotton candy.
Lots of points on the ground. Make sure you grab them.
And when we had Ettinsoft on, of course, this reminds me of Soylent Green. You know, basically the people are the food.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger. I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them Silent Breed is people! We've gotta stop them somehow!
Anyway, the cotton candy is the people. Act 1, late to the party. Now arriving at the living quarters.
What's happening?
Welcome to the stream. People. Yeah, nothing like some Soylent Green and Killer Clowns.
All right,
for
Jonathan, aka Papa
morning.
Brad, is in the living quarters. He chooses the right path. Let's see what it is. The slasher flick.
Yeah.
And he's in a room full of killer clowns. There's the one-up right there.
I always like to exit like to the left. Like the hardest to me is like when you start in the middle of the room. I swear it's harder.
But don't forget about the bonus. You get the genocide bonus, and
Yeah.
or if you go south, north or south are the bonuses.
How's the game audio? Are you sure it's not too
It's
loud?
perfect. It's perfect.
Is it balanced good?
That's
Okay.
perfect.
I always have a hard
No,
time.
if we had the music of the game playing, it would be
Yeah, the music of this game is part of the charm. It's a shame I can't stream it with the music of this game. Is fantastic. Now, this is the element like Evil Auto from
Get ready,
Berzerk.
get ready. Get ready.
This guy
Shoot him
comes
a couple
out.
more times.
Sometimes he freezes.
Now get out of the way, get out of the way. And
I
then
just
keep
move
shooting,
out of the
keep
way.
shooting him, keep shooting him. What
You
points?
can, you can shoot him after
Yeah, keep
that.
shooting him. Yeah, keep shooting him now. Yeah, you get points.
They all float
Go
up.
for that
there.
high score. Go for that.
Is
high
that
score.
from that's from It, right?
Yeah, now if you go up, you get the genocide bonus 300.
Oh, so if you go that direction, you get a bonus?
Yeah, go up, go up, go up.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah, get the bonus. Because if
Okay,
you go
well,
left or
next
right,
time
you
I
don't
play
get
it.
anything.
This game really has been polished a lot. It's this version is a new version. It is based on the iiRcade version, but it's an They all float down here. It's fun because every room is kind of has a different name and a slightly different theme. What does the bicycle bell mean when you hear it? And what's the secret for the? I swear I hardly got any of these bonuses. I
Get the clown, get the clown. Get out of the way. Now keep shooting.
Yeah, I didn't think. I thought he was indestructible. You can destroy him.
No, you don't destroy him, but you get more points, like 50 points a shot.
Every time you shoot him, you're basically you get your score.
Yeah, because there's a point threshold when you get one-ups, right? So getting points is key. So like, get all the cotton candy, everything. Yeah.
This game, you have to play through the whole thing consecutively to get a good score.
Yeah. What I wish they would do, like the game does roll over, but you start the score at 0. So I really wish when it gives you the option to start the game again, that you keep your score, especially if you haven't quartered up, let's say.
I did notice that after you finish levels, the teleporters light up and you can actually warp to any of the levels.
Yes, yeah, the game explains at the beginning, like as you proceed through,
Was it always that way, or is that new?
No, it was always that way.
Okay.
But the iiRcade version was that way. Like, as soon as you go and beat the levels, it unlocks like the level and the boss fight, so you can actually go and play the bosses like right away if you wanted to.
I haven't put a decent amount of time in the iiRcade version. I find this version though is even smoother. I mean, you can tell the difference in smoothness.
Yeah, you're doing really good here.
Yeah, the first time I played, I didn't even know about the cotton candy. Just like when I play Berzerk, I always love to get in a couple extra shots at Evil Auto before I run out of room.
And right there,
the exploding balloons.
Yeah, that's the puzzle aspect of these rooms, right? Like if you can hit the balloon, it takes like almost all of them. That's one of the cool things.
Personal log, tying up loose ends, ready to leave this worthless rock in the dead of space. Wish my team would stop clowning around and focus on the task at hand. Sick of being here. Swear they would rather party all night in day than work to get us home faster. Anyway, I can't read that fast. You can read the next one.
That's why I like that there's plot building.
There is plot building.
As you go and you find
each
those things.
character, you can pick one of a bunch of different characters. Each character says different things. Like you can play through all the different characters, and they all have different dialogue lines.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you can see this is one of the difficult rooms to play the Juggernaut in when he appears.
You don't have any. You don't have any long corridor to like,
to run down.
Shoot down.
Now the timing's exactly the same for both switches in a room.
There's extra little bits of cotton candy. Oh my goodness! No! No! Oh!
You panicked. You panicked.
Brutal.
Alright, you're in the same room though. You get another crack at the bonus card, P card again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the green. It's got two green. It goes green, red, green. Hit it on the second green. When you see green, it'll go red and then green again. That's what I do. I always get it on the second green. Green. Oh no, it's double green. So you hit it on the second green. Goes green, green. Goes bling, bling.
You gotta be careful because the radius of those balloons sometimes will get you. You really gotta stand back because it does a ton of damage.
Get that Juggernaut.
That's it. Whoa.
Gotta get him blasted. Oh no.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Run,
just
Forrest!
freeze him. Yeah, now run around. Get some distance. Alright, get out of the way. You got him. Alright, now go get that second switch. Go get that second switch. Hit it on the second green. So, green, green.
See, I'm learning more and more about
No, you gotta hit.
I should have went up. From what you said, you wherever it has the logo, that's the direction you should go.
Well, you get the bonus.
That says genocide.
And then sometimes it's like a weapon that's on. It's only the north and south will have bonuses, and left and right's nothing.
Okay.
All right, hit it on the second green. It'll go green and green. Yeah. Oh, you hit it in between.
I know it's hard.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. Oh, here we go. The balloon. Nice. Oh, there's a shotgun up there.
And this game just gets better and better. And the thing about it is it's super adjustable. Like, you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want. It has a ton of options in the menu. And they have achievements for Steam you unlock by playing the different difficulty levels.
That's it.
When he says that's it, that means you've got the genocide bonus?
No, you have to take the upward path to get the genocide bonus.
Okay. Next time I play, I'm going to follow this.
Oh yeah, just keep shooting him. 100 points, 100 points, 100 points. As he leaves the screen.
Now I know how to point chase a little bit more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to play this kind of like as like a 1/4 challenge.
Okay, yeah.
Like on the because yeah, this
I kind of like that the score
good.
doesn't the score doesn't reset because it kind of keeps you coming back to it to try to get that good score.
Got to try to play at the higher difficulty levels.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a different scoring when you have electric
There
walls.
probably is.
Well, actually, there is different leaderboards for But I don't know, look at how narrow some of the pathways are. Like, you have to be so careful with electric walls. Like, especially this room. Look at it.
The electric walls really increase the difficulty.
You gonna try to do that?
These guys are a pain. These
Run. All you can do is run. Give yourself distance.
I swear, it's easier to shoot him when you shoot up. If you're underneath him, I found, like, for me, that seems to work better. If you shoot up. If you shoot from the side, you miss a lot.
We can do it.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Just because, of that horizontal plane.
Yeah, he knows. Omega Fourth. Welcome to the stream, Omega Fourth. Boss, and he instantly wiped me out. This is like the Sinistar element, I think. Like, you have this really strong boss now. He can take a bunch of hits.
Yeah, you just have to be very careful. Like, it's weird because it's like it gets in your head. Like, sometimes.
Are they
like,
called
you move
juggler
somewhere
knots?
and then he gets you.
Are they called juggler knots?
Juggler knots are,
Yeah. And, of course, laughing at you, chasing you around. You do have to use the roll, or you have to run to get out of his way. When he'll start charging me. And,
you try to get that cotton candy, and if you can get a weapon power up, the better.
Yeah, weapon power ups are important.
Oh, I just melted them. This is why I find it difficult, because you lose like all those key cards.
Yeah, you lose a lot. I lose a lot of lives on the boss. It's funny. I like the way they did like the flatlining sound. Like when you die, you hear it. It's like beep. Like, you know, the EKG in a hospital when someone goes dead. It's a cool little touch, I thought. Roll him out of the way.
We can do it.
I mean, this boss took a lot of life off of me. Hey, what's up, Carlo? Welcome to the stream. We're showing off the new version of Circus Interstellar. Just dropped on Steam. It's fantastic. Buttery smooth.
Got mine. I'm ready to go.
Hope you're having a good day. I know your at games is coming in soon, isn't it, Nix?
Tomorrow it should be.
Tomorrow, awesome.
The puck, and it'll be interesting.
We're gonna be playing some Fix It Felix Jr. on the Friday Night Arcade Show. And we have a show in the middle of the week coming up. We have the iiRcadians. Brand new episode. We're rating and ranking our Arcade 1-Up cabinets with the whole crew. I did contact the Ettinsoft guys. We'll see if they can maybe pop in and visit us, showcase their game for a little bit.
Oh, there's a key card. Oh, man. But this is pre-recorded, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
See, let's see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the pattern on that one.
So there's a 1, 2, 3 and a count.
Yeah, there's different patterns. There's like there's the 1, 2, 3, and then the one you saw in the previous room where it was like the double green, like run right after another. And then there's one where it goes green, red, green, and then one goes like, I don't know, 5 red, then a green, and then it goes like 3 red, then a green. Like, yeah, 5 and 8. So it's just once you recognize what the pattern is, it's boom. Now you get it, and then you just do it quickly. And I've been able to get the key card and leave the room before the juggernaut appears. But in most cases, it's best to take care of the juggernaut and get that bonus.
Okay.
Because especially if you're gonna die a bunch at the end, boss, you want to try to get as many of those key cards as possible. And yeah, and getting those special weapons too that you just picked up in that previous stream, I would probably save those for the juggernaut when it spawns in the room. It only takes a couple shots.
Now the special weapons aren't permanent.
No, the ones you pick up here, yeah.
You only get a certain amount of shots, huh?
Yeah, and then you go, or I think I'm trying to remember if it's a certain amount of shots or it's when you leave the room.
Okay.
I think it's when you leave the room.
So a good question from Carl O. How much different is this version than from our iiRcade version?
It runs a lot better, smoother. They've added more different text tutorial on the cotton candy. The bosses have been changed a little bit. How they play.
I find it's just in general, it's just way smoother.
Yeah.
Like especially when like the popcorn, whenever you have the enemy with the popcorn, it seems like there's a little bit of slowdown on the iiRcade, and on this, just everything is just butter smooth.
And this one's got the shaders and everything integrated.
Shader.
The fog.
Got like the fancy asteroids floating around them. You know, they do the things you could only do on a PC. They kind of amped it up and polished it a bit more.
Yeah, this plays like even these guys bounce around without lag. In the arcade, this screen would lag.
If you got Killer Clowns, it was a free upgrade to the Circus Interstellar build of this game. If not, it's $9.99 on Steam.
Yeah, it was a basic version of this game.
Gameplay's great.
You could essentially run around in the first iteration.
I just want to say again, the soundtrack of this game is fantastic. Unfortunately, if I have the soundtrack on, the video gets copyright claimed. So, but the music of this game is part of its charm. And whenever I play and I'm not doing this, I have the music cranked way up.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's a great score. And the juggler knots are different on each different stage of the ship. So the boss that comes out and chases you around is different as you play through the game.
Whoa.
Welcome to the stream, iiRcade.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Man, this is like a first.
It's a
I think it's the first one I've gotten this month. $2 super chat from Carl Lowe.
Alright.
Let me play a super chat for him. Let's see. Let me pick him a good one.
Good one, because this is a Sunday.
Let's go with this one. This one's fun. Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice appropriate Sunday super chat.
Yeah. This version is a little bit more polished. Just using the power of the PC to really push it a little bit harder. Yeah, it's fun now that I know that this is a good thing and you want to run through the cotton candy. The first time I didn't even know about the cotton candy. So.
Yeah, that's why you want to really get comfortable and recognize what it is, so you can utilize your stamina and running and rolling. Right, you run into that cotton candy that'll recharge your stamina. You want to try to get through the room as quickly as possible. Get your key card and try to get in before the juggernaut.
You know, and I think the Ettinsoft guys were optimizing the iiRcade version, but they just didn't have time to get it like this is. You know? I mean, this is definitely smoother. Life is a circus.
Yeah, definitely pick this up on Steam today.
That's it.
Definitely recommend this to people you know if they don't know about this game. These guys
absolutely
definitely deserve to get this game recognized, because out of all the games you see on Steam right now that are around its price point, this is one of the gems that are out there. It should be showcased. Like Steam should be showing their game like on the front page here. You know?
Yeah, Matt and Stefan were really great guys. I mean, I'll fully support people, especially when they're making a great product like this.
Well, just everything clicks in this game. The artwork, the sound effects.
man, like I said, just like immediately, once I realized it was like Berserk, I just fell in love with this game. You know, it's like it is a retro modern game in a way.
Oh yeah, and it's multiplayer too. If you know Omega 4, you could play up to 4 players locally on your PC.
And the thing is, like, this is one of those games you keep coming back to. Like, I'm playing it on the easy difficulty, but there's like a bunch of different difficulties. There's a bunch of different.
Which is probably where you'd want to play with multiple players, because I think that's how it's scaled. The difficulty. Yeah. You don't want to play easier difficulty level multiplayer. You'll just run through the game.
Yeah, because you have more firepower.
Yeah, because that's one of the things they're still working out is the game balance when you're playing one player versus multiple players, like how strong the Juggernaut should be, etc.
Well, if I switched over to the stream of you that you have open, could you share some of the menu options for people that are watching?
Oh yeah, I can show.
Let me just pull it up real quick and show them some of the options, and we'll come back to this in a minute. Okay, this is the game running right now on Steam from Nix's computer in Canada. Isn't that crazy? I'm in Louisiana and you're in Canada and you're showing this game. This is insane.
So this just shows you all the power-ups there.
Let's do this so it makes it big. There you go. Yeah,
so we'll just leave that there for like a couple seconds. You guys can quickly read through it so I don't have to. And
it's crazy the way it does like the tracking like on a VCR. Like there's all kind of little details in this game that they put in that make it cool.
Your controls, you can play with the keyboard, but like you can play at the 4. You got as many USB ports on your computer. You can hook up 4 controllers. Yeah. No problem.
I think you could completely customize if you want joystick controls. You could customize it and play with.
Yeah, survival mode I've played, and I think that needs to be changed because there's just like there's a level cap, and then it's game over. Right, and then it's like, hey, you got. I think it should be just like an endless mode. You just keep going till you get a high score. That's what it should. I think that's what it should be. I hope they do change that. I would gonna have to recommend it to them. And then your player count 1 to 4.
New players. Okay.
Difficulty level.
Look at the difficulties. Yeah, all the way up to
listen.
Gets more evil. That reminds me like the Doom kind of thing. Like depending on what devil, the Doom, the way it does the baby face, and then it does the.
Listen.
It's like a baby. I'm playing the baby version. I know. Sorry. I always start easy.
Okay, and then your options here. Randomized space. That's great. Ooh, look at that. That's the. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's rainbow colored.
Oh, so you can control the space backdrop.
The background.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's insane.
Look at that. That is so cool.
That is cool. Do that.
Ooh, how many does this have? Oh my god, there's so many of them.
I didn't even know it did that. That's awesome.
Randomized.
Game you come back and play again and again.
That's cool. Anyway, we did that fog active, so that we got this. So that puts fog in the game when you play it. Hardcore mode on and off, free play. So you could play without having to worry about dying, like losing your continues and whatnot.
Okay.
You just keep playing. You don't have to worry about lives.
Hide the HUD.
Hide the HUD. I guess scoring trophies. So
I love it. Shows all the enemies here.
What the point values are.
The bloater.
Oh, so hold on a second.
Flower.
Let me go back in there. Hold on a second. Scoring trophies. Press something to view scoreboard.
A Juggernaut.
Okay. There's scoreboard.
Okay, you got your scoreboard.
Oh, I'm pressing buttons. Hold on a second. There's different. I'm gonna. Okay, here we go. I just got to keep hitting buttons. Okay. So that's for safe walls, which no electricity.
So that's different scoreboards. Oh wow! Look at that.
These are the trophies, I guess. Oh, I got the unlocks.
You've got a bunch unlocked already.
Escape on bone chilling on hardcore mode. Scare away the Juggernaut. Escape on creepy. Escape on scary.
So you got challenges to
survive horrifying.
Show a bit of the comic, then we're gonna pop back to the game.
Oh, and then there's the cheats. It has cheats.
Oh, how do you access the cheats? I didn't get into that. Well, let's show a little bit of the comic. Can you flip through a couple pages?
All right. There we go.
That so you've got a comic in the game you can read to flesh out the story a bit more. Pretty awesome. I mean, for just an included thing, I thought it was kind of cool.
Oh my god.
It's pretty gory. Oh my god, look at that. That guy's head just got ripped off.
What is that? Is that Shao Kahn?
Wow, look at that. Now that's an evil looking clown.
Oh man.
So there's lots of this is a gory comic. So there's lots of gore in this comic, you know. Definitely not for kids. So I just wanted to show the
Oh wow.
oops, sorry. Let me go back. Hold on. Just wanted to show some of the options. Get us on the side. There we go. And the popcorn. It seemed to me like the one thing that slowed down the iiRcade game was the popcorn animation. And in this game, the popcorn doesn't slow anything down at all in this version.
You definitely don't want to head over to Steam right now if you want this version.
But said these guys put some love into this game, that's for sure.
Yes, they do. Oh, those points.
Yep.
We can do it.
Eating those people, cotton candy, are the victims. This Jugglernaut's missing part of his ears or his little.
Well, he's seen some battle.
He's seen some battle. He's battle worn. I do like that each part of the ship has a different Jugglernaut that comes out to chase you. And I just want to remind everyone, I'm playing this on the easier difficulty. It gets way harder. You can adjust it to whatever difficulty you want. However, when you get to the boss, it's no joke. None of these bosses, shake and bake. None of these bosses are a walk in the park to beat. Take many hits. Takes a bunch of hits to take them down.
Whoa, Stitches.
Stitches, they'll start charging you too. So.
I think he's one of the toughest. One of them. The final boss is no joke.
Final boss, and you better have some lives. You better have some lives stored up.
Woo!
Just barely.
Yeah, this is why you don't want to burn through your stamina. You want to make sure you know your cotton candy types.
Funny, he makes like Bruce Lee noises sometimes, like "Cha, cha." You notice that? It's hilarious. If you listen carefully, he makes some of the Bruce Lee noises.
And that biohazard symbol that shows up on the screen around your character, that's like a radar. It shows you where.
Oh, so the direction that the clown will be coming from. I didn't even notice that. I thought it had something to do with aiming, but now that I know that, it'll help me play some. 3 lives. Look how fast he's getting.
Yeah, the game's punishing you for being in the corner.
This arena is like you can't go to the middle because they put a wall right there. I really want to be in the middle, but I can't.
It's done now.
Oh! Are you kidding me? Ouch! Got me. He got me!
He did.
Got me. I can't believe it. The clown got me. Those evil clowns. Anyway, let's try again. Let's try again. Let me zoom forward a little bit. Okay. I want to talk about, like, when you come back to the game, now you notice that my teleporters are all lit up. So what I can do is I can actually, on my playthrough, now my score reset, but I can actually start at a later level, and that's what I'm going to do right here. What does that button in this room do? Have you ever gotten that button to activate?
What's that?
Yeah, it gives you a bonus right off the start.
It gives you a bonus if you activate that?
On the iiRcade version, that bonus was actually in this next room you're going to.
And you see, I'm able to start.
They just moved it. They just moved it.
The 4th level, and I thought that was a cool feature. I didn't know that it did that, so that was something new for me to try on this playthrough.
So in this room, those power-ups are the same. So if you're playing with multiple players, like boom.
Those little cards, like, how do you activate those when you get those little things, those chip things? Like, look, I got these chips. Now, how do I use these?
Right there, upgrade, dodges, kill clowns.
And that just
sprint breed. So
that
that's
just
a bonus.
stays with you for this playthrough?
And until you die, you lose 1 power-up every time you die.
Oh, so you get it.
If you keep dying,
die.
you lose everything you just got.
Everything is tied to your life.
Yeah.
Now this level's kind of hard because these clowns are invisible. It makes it tough. It's hard to see them.
So right now, the bonus that you have, if you were to roll into an enemy, you'd kill him. So that's a nice bonus to have.
Okay.
This is a pre-recording.
All right, we got another super chat from Dom Juan. Woo! Papa Brad and Nix are very legit. Thank you. Nobody is more legit than Don. Don is super legit. Thank you so much. We appreciate you watching and being here. Thank you. Shout out to Don Juan. Thank you. Post and personal. I love that try shot. That's probably one of my. What's your favorite gun to get? Like, is it upgrade when you get it? Try shot or the rapid fire?
That can be upgraded as well. Like more spread. Like when you get the key card. But yeah, like I've got that unlocked at the feet, so you can actually run through the game with this gun, essentially. And that gun, that's gonna make it easier to shoot.
This is my favorite one with the electrodes on its head. I love this juggernaut. This is my favorite one. And it taunts you. Not bad enough you die. That's the taunt you afterwards. What does the bicycle bell mean? You hear it?
Well, let me. I'm not too sure.
There will be a way in the future to get this on your iiRcade. I have a good feeling that...
Oh, it's the clown. The clowns are on tricycles. That's a nice touch. Those clowns actually have that sound effect.
I know that, you know, people that are making the future paths of adding games are going to have a way to load games onto it that you can purchase. So I know that this game is going to be a game eventually. Anyone that wants it will be able to get it eventually for iiRcade. Look at that popcorn. I don't want to hit that big bundle of
that nice smelled chicken.
You're actually.
And I like how they have the shout out to Metal Gear, the Metal Gear franchise with the like exclamation point over their head.
Oh yeah, definitely the Metal Gear Solid. Great job. All kind of like cool Easter eggs these guys put in that they didn't have to. Like when you're playing the game, the dialogue, the stuff in the environment. It's all cool stuff.
We can do it.
I wonder whose voice that is. Do you think that's Matt or Stefan's voice that says you can do it? One of those guys' voices, I think.
It could be.
Hey, look, we got a guest. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Hey, welcome. Just enjoying your game.
Thanks. Yeah, we're a little late because we literally just woke up because we worked the night shift and we woke up and Matt's looking at the phone and like he's like, oh my God, they're streaming right now. And we were like,
Yeah, that's okay.
shit.
We would love to have you on Wednesday night. We'll probably have a much bigger audience. Because I'm running our iiRcade show. We would love to have you on. We'll showcase the game again for the bigger audience, you know?
That sounds awesome. I'd love to join for that.
Thank you so much for popping in. One of the creators of the game.
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Let me turn this down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So, tell us about all the improvements that were made with this new Steam version, because I mean, it is just so smooth. I'm just blown away by it. I'm loving it.
Absolutely.
So, well, first I want to answer the question I heard earlier, right as I got on. That voice for the character you're on, that is actually my little brother Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want me and Matt's voice, I'm the red guy named Don,
Okay.
and Matt's the blue guy named Dennis. And so,
Okay. So
Nice.
Don and Dennis are actually, and you guys are brothers, right?
yeah.
The two brothers made this game.
And then to answer your other question, so you were asking about all the improvements, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot, and we're gonna patch it pretty soon. But let me see where to start. Okay, so the first big thing that you probably noticed right away is that you're locked in the room with the clowns now until you either defeat all the clowns or the Juggernaut shows up. Once the Juggernaut shows up, then all the doors open so you can run away. And if you try it, it actually gives you a funny little Easter egg now. If you try to run away when the Juggernaut shows up.
Oh, awesome.
But there's a few things like
I didn't even do that. You know,
What's that?
as someone like who's, you know, I mean, I just love the classic game Berzerk, and I know you got to kill all the robots to get the bonus. So like, I literally tried to kill everything this time before I. What happens if you run out without killing everything?
They call you a coward.
Oh,
And,
Yeah,
you
they
don't
start
get-
trash
you don't
talking
get
you.
the
Yeah, in
bonus.
the future,
Yeah, and you don't get the bonus, and you need as much score as you can because score gives you lives. And I need to patch in something. Is that
so
I
extra
accidentally-
lives you get by score?
What's that?
How many points do you need to get an extra life?
Oh, it changes depending on the difficulty because
Okay.
now it's all basically the same threshold, right? But when you go up on difficulty, the
I love this
multiplier
weapon.
goes up.
This weapon with the blast
Yeah,
radius is an
atomic.
amazing. Whenever you have that, you're like
Uh-huh.
you almost feel invincible. You know,
There was
it's
a
so
while-
powerful.
There was a little while where we actually had it in the boss fights, and then we were like, take that out because
Yeah.
it's just
Makes
breaking
it
them.
It just
make it
melts.
too
It
easy.
melts it.
It
yeah.
does.
Yeah,
I tried to program it to where it wouldn't melt him, but I still got to look into that some more. I'm thinking about getting it back in there for the boss fight, but yeah, it's just right now there's like a bug where when it hits him, it hits him for like every single step. So his health just goes pew and goes all the way down.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
Yeah,
harder
but-
difficulties, did the bosses have more life or anything, or are they faster?
They are definitely faster.
I haven't played all
they
the
have
difficulties.
same life because making them faster already makes them really hard. And so,
well,
very hard to begin with.
The health is high enough as it is anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
The boss fights feel like you actually have to work for it.
Yeah, the boss fights are just right. Now you feel like you're in danger. Like every time I get to the, they can wipe me out to like kill me, like even on the easiest level.
Yeah, you get rewarded for your patience because you get penalized for being impatient now with these boss fights. So yeah, the balance.
I love this
right.
Juggernaut with the electrodes on its head.
Yeah,
I always like in Berzerk. I always take those extra couple pot shots when I'm leaving the room.
Yeah,
when he's
points.
chasing you.
It's all about
it's just
points.
fun.
Yeah, you get.
Well,
you get
and if you shoot him, enough, I'm sure you. Did you find out what happens when you shoot him enough?
No, I don't think I ever.
Is he weaker when you get to the final boss fight?
What's that?
Is he get weaker when you get to the final boss fight if you just keep shooting him all the way through?
No, it's more something immediate. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. I got something this time. I got this crazy message about like entering rooms in a certain order. Is there like an Easter egg?
Oh, I got that one
game?
down right up.
It gives you like a list of ways to go through the rooms. Is there an Easter egg built in or something if you do that?
I don't know. You'll have to find out.
I'm actually gonna screen capture that and do another playthrough.
Okay. Yeah. I will tell you so you don't waste a whole lot of time. That it's an Easter egg that can only be done on the first, starting at the first, the first resting room. On the first chapter.
Okay.
So not chapter 0, but chapter 1.
Chapter 1 is where you follow the pattern of the directions of the rooms.
Right up.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So living quarters. As soon as you get into the living quarters, down right up.
Okay. I couldn't remember if we modified that to be more obvious because before it just said starting at level 1.
No. Because it said from like the launch bay. That's what my interpretation of it was.
They're not terminated.
To do it when you start the game from brand over where you are with your ship.
You can choose a bunch of different space backgrounds. Is that new or is that in all the versions? That's really cool.
That's an old thing that I haven't updated. Unfortunately, right now, its only real use anymore is in survival mode and right off the get-go when you start the game because we changed it for story reasons and just cool factor. We made it to where every chapter you see what's happening right now in the background, and if you pause the game right now, actually you can see something cool. You see actually right there in the background, that's what the pause menu looks like too. You can barely see it, but the spaceships are doing a warp drive right now, and that's warping between galaxies. And
I see it.
Yeah, and so because we added that totally
here's the screen with I think it tells you the directions: up, down, left, up, right, down, left, up.
Yep.
So screenshot this if you want to see what the secret is. I'm excited. Yeah, look at the
so that's here. You have to do it down right from.
No, not. Oh wait, yeah. Let me see. Where are you? Oh no, you're on the final chapter.
I'm on the final chapter.
Living quarters is the first one.
Yeah. So this one, it's not exactly. So this one's not the first act and stuff. So it won't work here. But yeah, this is actually a trick because the.
But I see the warp. I see the warp. I mean,
yeah. So
the game just runs like so buttery smooth. Like
it does.
This version is amazing. I mean,
60 solid frames.
I know you were optimizing the iiRcade version, but this version basically amps it up. And
this version got a couple more stuff too.
I do miss the arcade controls. I guess I could map it to like a joystick. I do have one of these big arcade setups. So I might have to put this on my arcade setup and play it.
Yeah,
but it plays great with the gamepad too.
What's that?
I said it plays really good with the gamepad.
Oh,
we kind of optimized it around the gamepad originally.
Yeah.
We have a couple people on our Discord actually that have been sharing a lot of pictures of their arcade cabinets, and they've been putting this game, the Steam version, on their arcade cabinets.
Oh yeah,
this is ideal for like a arcade cab. I mean, this is an arcade game to me, in a way.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Hey, bro, there's toast in there.
Oh, I saw that.
You
Yeah.
want something?
You already make it.
Well, essentially,
No,
we
we
can
got
with our at games, couldn't we? We can hook our PC up to that. And
Every time. Yeah, this one that
the
has that
joystick.
crazy third eye. That is so creepy.
He's the king.
Yeah, he's the
And
king,
he
or-
seems tougher. Does
Oh,
he,
yeah,
does he
he
take
is.
more hits?
No, I think he
No?
takes the same amount of hits.
It's just he looks scarier. So I thought he
he's just
was
scarier.
harder to kill because he looks scarier.
He's
His
scarier
last
on
boss
his
is
boss
harder.
fight. His boss fight is really hard. Like, really, really hard.
last one, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's like 3 clown heads.
I fixed it up a little bit. So there's something... It's different now from when you guys played it at first. You'll see it.
Hey, how'd you guys like the addition of the little exclamation points that appear above their heads when they?
Yeah, Metal Gear, yeah, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. That's what I heard
Yeah,
when I
you
got
guys
Metal
like
Gear Solid shout out.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. This game is full of really cool shout outs. I mean,
That's because we're geeks and we love
Yeah,
those
we
games.
love
I know. I mean, I had to put
Right,
a
down,
movie
right
clip
up.
in.
Here
I
we
don't know
go.
if you saw it
Down,
earlier, but
down.
you know, the
I'm
cotton
gonna go
candy.
right up.
The cotton.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger, I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Silent breed is people. We gotta stop them somehow.
Yeah.
Soylent and green
That
is
movie.
people. I just saw
I mean,
it.
the cotton candy is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, if we
Like
missed you
you're
guys,
eating your fellow cosmonauts for health.
Yeah. If you read the comic, that's where it really show you that they're the people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, have you guys read the comic book yet?
I've
Yeah.
not. It's pretty gory.
I think you need to
like,
reposition.
What was that?
There you go.
Alright,
I couldn't
alright,
hear you,
now
Brad.
down.
I said it's pretty gory. The comic,
It is.
definitely
Yeah.
not for kids. You know, I mean,
No,
it's
none
like,
of this.
it's
We
very
wanted
bloody.
to make things that are mostly
Doom.
adult games, you know?
Yeah, it's like Doom or Quake
Exactly.
or you know. I mean, I
Exactly.
definitely get the vibe, and it's great.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
one
a
of the
kid
things I
like
love
I
about the
was,
game.
you'll love it. But
Yeah, there's some profanity and some of the text bubbles and stuff. It's great.
yeah,
It's great. I mean, the humor's funny. Like,
I'm glad you guys like
Yeah.
it.
I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah,
to I can't wait to
absolutely.
play through all the characters
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
because
They
each
all
one
have
has different dialogue.
Yep.
The
Yep.
funniest one is our dad's character, which is Earl. He's like a country boy, so
I give
he's
him
got
thick accent.
he's got a super thick accent, so it's a little hard to read his stuff, but it's pretty fun.
It was a thicker accent.
It was,
And then I was like, holy crap, I can't read a
Yeah.
single thing he
What he
says.
says.
So,
I like the way all the rooms are named too. I thought that was a cool little touch. You know,
Smash
it's like
TV
one
vibes.
of the drawbacks of Berserk is it kind of feels like the same room over and
It
over
does.
with just different walls, and
Uh-huh.
having different names in the rooms makes each room kind of unique.
absolutely. We loved that in Smash TV. And we loved how goofy some of the names were. So we were like, oh, we got to do that. And then it was just like, it's so much fun coming up with wacky
with all
names.
those names. Yeah, it was super cool. Oh yeah,
What's this one?
This one is kind of funny.
You guys,
Steven's a character that comes up in a lot of these PDAs, and he's a total jerk.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
But Kelly, for some reason, likes him. I think when we made that a thing, it was because we were like, oh, what about that douchebag in high school that all the girls like, but he's not a great guy.
Chad. It's Chad.
He's Chad. He's a
Chad.
Oh,
Try
man.
try shooting him, Nix.
Oh no, this is Brad's pre-recorded gameplay.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
dude,
dude.
yeah. I thought you were playing, and that's why I was like,
No,
I was
no,
like,
no, I had
oh,
to,
reposition, and then
Yeah.
what?
That's a good way to do it, though, because then you know,
Well,
it makes it a little easier to talk.
I usually scan everything. This game has fantastic music, but it copyright claims for me every time I have the music on.
Oh, that's why that's weird.
That's why I don't have the music on. But normally, like when I'm playing it, when I'm not playing it for a stream like this, I have that music cranked almost.
Yeah, the music's fantastic.
You know,
the soundtrack is fantastic.
It makes me wonder if we're missing something like legally or something because you know, the like
Something
if you go to play
YouTube claims it.
If you go to play like well actually let's go with like Grand Theft Auto. If you go to play Grand Theft Auto, it's got copyright music. Do you have to mute it when like you're playing Grand Theft Auto? You do?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
It's stupid.
It's like anything that's you know,
like a professional band, right?
Professional music, yeah.
Copyright. Arr.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I don't know what the theory is. It's like you could take that recording and make a bootleg.
They can have all 75 cents that I make.
Yeah,
because
because you can just pause the menu, right, and then put on the track.
I'm gonna get them anyway because
right,
I have a version.
I
have a version with the music jacked up loud, and I'm gonna upload that by itself, so that'll get a claim. But I don't care. I want a version with the music on my channel as well. So I am gonna put up a channel a video with the music.
I forget this is pre-recorded.
Yeah. What
was the band that did all the tracks for it? Because they're great.
Dance with the Dead.
Dance with the Dead. They're awesome. And the music's part of the charm of this game.
And then shout out to the guys that made the clown music, Derek and Brendan Veitcher. Those guys were really cool. They didn't even charge us that much. It was so cool.
No, and they responded every time you send them a message. It was like boom, they give you a response, and it was always something positive.
Same with Dance with the Dead. They were cool. They were good people.
So. Hey, did you guys figure out the cheat codes yet for the
No, we're talking about that earlier.
Oh, are you guys talking about that?
They're going to
try. Did you guys figure that out?
No, we.
Well, I was trying the.
We saw the message.
The downright up. Downright.
Yeah. When did you catch like how you're supposed to input that?
Yeah, chapter 1. Like, so you start chapter 1.
Yeah, and then
Nix, you're an excellent game player. Okay. You should do a video showing how to do the cheat on your channel.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be great, and people will always tune into that. Any kind of game hints like that. You're so good at doing those.
Nix is getting good. We were watching him earlier, and
he's an amazing.
I was like, oh man, he's just flying over those levels.
I know he's
flying over them.
Yeah, the controls with the game controllers, using both the analog sticks. It's very comfortable.
Yeah, that was my friend Ezra. He recommended that like years ago and I was like, when I was a new programmer, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's too hard. And then for this version, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And then it wasn't hard at all. It wasn't.
It's better actually.
Yeah, it's actually tricking the game. What it does is when you hold the direction on the joystick, it automatically holds the aim button for you,
which is what you want. Which is one less button press you have to think about.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's sort of like a cheat, if you will.
Yeah.
Because I found I had to do that when I was playing on the iiRcade version. I was like constantly holding a button
reaction,
just to keep the reaction time quicker for aiming and shooting.
I like the way you give us like a couple extra lives before we go into the last battle, just in case you don't have enough lives. That was really a good touch. And I don't know if it was always that way, but I did notice
it was always that way. Yeah.
Did you guys notice those little signs that I made throughout the game?
Those little tiny ratings. Yeah.
You guys notice those?
Yeah. They're funny.
Here we have total mayhem.
I love the don't bleed on the floors.
Yeah, don't bleed. Yeah.
So there's a trick to this boss. I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, that's right. It's right. Pre-recorded. Yeah, it's pre-recorded. It's not gonna affect my gameplay at all.
Yeah.
I watch out for the clown here.
I always forget. Sorry. Anyway, so it depends on who you target first. Depends on how hard this boss fight will be. Like.
Oh, who you target first depends.
Yeah. Okay. And it looks like you're targeting the wrong guy.
Probably. Should I be targeting the one that's like solid?
Well, so that guy, if you
There's like one that's like
Oh,
lit
man,
up,
I'm-
and there's like
Yeah,
two
you
that
can
are like not.
you can
lit up.
shoot the other ones, but they're weaker,
Mhm.
and they will get destroyed as you go.
well, yeah, that's it. Yep.
So
Yeah, like right there, you just destroyed the one. So
I
it'll make
wonder,
it easier. When
watching
you take
this.
them out.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm over talking Nick.
No, you can. We talk over each other. It's okay.
But I wonder. It looks like I made those guys a little too slow. I may have to patch
seven,
that.
he's on-
They're fine. It's perfect how those
He's
other ones move. Those translucent ones.
Uh-huh.
They move perfect speed, and it almost looks like they track you for a little bit, then they give up. That's what I've
Welcome to the
noticed.
stream, T.
Well, and plus, you're on he's on a lower difficulty anyway. They're supposed to move slow.
Yeah.
wanted to
'Cause
make sure I got
if
through the
if
game.
you change that and made, oh no, it'd be too hard. It'd be
Okay,
too
cool.
hard.
What
Yeah,
difficulty
it's
are
only
you on?
really hard and hardest.
I'm on the easiest one.
Oh, wait.
Alright,
The easiest,
You're
or the
talking
second?
about
Yeah, whatever the easiest one
He's
was.
playing
Oh, the
me.
one that
Is that
makes
the
the
one with the
baby
baby laugh?
noise.
So
Yeah,
so
I'm the
that's
baby
what I'm saying.
voice.
If you were to make adjustments, that would just make this boss fight
You know.
impossible.
Yeah, it would.
Insane.
Now I get it. Now I get it. At first I was like, oh no. Is
And
this
also
the
think about it, if you have
normal mode?
multiplayer
But-
playing, up to 4 players playing too,
Mhm.
like you gotta give them room to move, like safe spaces in a sense. Like,
Freedom awaits. Freedom.
and with the
I'm
stamina that they have and everything, you don't
Really
really give them
close to
enough
you.
room and stamina to really
That's
exactly.
a good
evade
point.
Ship.
that if you were to make it more intense.
balls.
Do you guys feel like that's enough stamina? Like, do you guys feel like the stamina is enough? Because that's something I've been struggling with for a while.
Well, I think it's enough if people use the cotton candy appropriately.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
okay,
the point.
yeah,
That's why
what
we did that. Where
Yeah,
it's
so
like-
that rewards the player for the knowledge if they
Yeah.
remember that. If they don't remember that and they feel they have a stamina problem, then that's on them.
okay.
So if anyone were to say that would be my rebuttal. It's like, hey, you gotta get the cotton candy to recharge your stamina.
Yep. Got to use those mechanics. Yeah.
You gotta use the game
Where
mechanics.
do the cheats appear? Like it says that like I unlocked the cheat, but where do the cheats?
Oh, in the
appear?
options, and if
in
you
the
switch
menu.
to
Hold
my
on.
screen real quick,
I'm switching to your screen. Can you show us, Nix, where the cheats appear after you've unlocked one?
So we go here. I'll pull up the cheat menu
Okay.
here.
How do you turn cheats on and off?
So,
So
as you
these are
unlock
fun.
them, they
So
turn
I'll hit a
red.
button right now. Try shut. See, now that's lit up. That one. Eh? You can only,
So like if you play, you'll have that cheat enabled.
yeah, I'll have
Yeah.
that gun.
Yeah.
And if I
And-
want to spawn 2 juggernauts, that'll be on.
Okay.
That's
The,
hard. That's so
That's
hard.
really hard. And so, like all of the ones on the left hand side,
Only one
because
at a
they're
time.
because they replace your ion cutter, those ones you can only have one of. I'm sorry, because they're power ups. You can only have one of them on. at a
Okay,
time.
so that's how you unlock the cheats. Awesome.
Yep. And then the other side, those you can toggle. You can put this side right here where you see the spawn 2 juggernauts and stuff. You can activate all of them together.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll make
awesome.
that more
You-
obvious
no,
later.
Can you go to the achievement page, Nix, and show some of the achievements? Because of course the iArcade did it have achievements in the iArcade game?
No.
Well, I
remember.
mean, like technically, you've got them in game. If you go to scores and trophies, it's always there. So technically, it did.
Oh, I didn't even see the chat
Right
over
there.
here. My microphone was in
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
of the chat.
That's what I was scrolling through it earlier.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
all the achievements.
You got all the achievements. Now to unlock a bunch of them, you have to play through all the difficulties. So
Essentially,
Actually,
yeah.
actually,
I don't
you
even.
can play
Is
on
there one for
harder
the baby mode? Probably not. But
There's one.
there
There's
is,
one for
yeah.
the baby mode.
Was
'cause we
there?
wanted-
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
because I
yeah.
did finish.
See,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
got the-
you got it up top there. Can I play Daddy? And it's got
Okay,
the
this is
fifth and the
Nix's version. Awesome.
Pinky.
Finish a death match? Deathmatch isn't in. Is it in the game? Is
It
Yeah,
is,
it
but
is,
you have to
it
have what it is when you turn on multiplayer, it switches survival to deathmatch mode. If you did that, I guess if you wanted the achievement on single player and you don't have any friends to play with, you can always just jump on and write
okay.
Okay.
and,
All right,
and
so-
just cheat and kill the
Yeah,
the
you-
So
guy.
this has multiplayer.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
should
it has-
this should
does
be
it have
nice if this
online multiplayer or
it should
just
have
local?
online. It should have online.
it does not have online because online is very
It's hard
hard
to
to
program.
program, and that when
Code, yeah.
we're very new to all this.
Just
and,
doing the game was a
yeah.
lot. So it was
Yeah.
like
But like if you connect two joypads to it, you can play 2-player multiplayer, just like on the iArcade.
Oh yeah,
version.
Plus we got a remote play. We activated remote play with it
on
and
Steam.
we were using it yesterday, and it actually works pretty good. So you know, if you want to play online with your friend, you can still do remote play.
Can you play this on the Steam Deck?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, you play on
Steam Deck
Okay.
and just Steam on your PC. They have that remote play option, and that's what we were thinking. Was that we were thinking about hitting you guys up and just for like a random fun game of just jumping on the Steam Deck and or the Steam remote play if you guys want to do that. So
okay,
yeah,
we'll have to try that. Nix should set up a stream where we do that. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Let's do it on your channel, Nix. You know.
I hope he's got good internet because it already takes internet to connect and then to stream too. On top of that, we found out it does slow it a little bit, but it's not too bad if you have decent internet. You don't have to have
we should have good internet. I think. I know. We never have a problem streaming. So
okay, cool,
sweet. I just saw somebody asked in the comments if the loading was faster, and it is faster in this one because
it's way faster.
Yeah, loading everything in the iArcade. We don't know why, but the arcade was just like hard to optimize for.
Slow.
Hard to optimize for.
It's such a slow console.
I don't even know how they got games like that first person shooter game.
They're just better programmers.
Dead Space 2.
Yeah.
Dead Effect. Dead Effect.
Or Dead Effect. Sorry, not Dead.
Well, like from what you guys were saying, you kind of had to upload a version, wait for it to be uploaded, then play test. Like you couldn't just do it instantly. So I can't imagine how frustrating that must be as a developer. Like where you can't really test your stuff,
especially to
get it dialed in.
Yeah, especially to a new developer, because like then I'm just sitting here. I'm learning stuff on Google. I'm going, okay, that's how you optimize these things. Okay. And then I'm running into the game. I'm making the optimizations. And then I'm like, please work. And then I have to send it off and wait a week or so. And then like, okay. They uploaded the build. Okay. Test it. Oh, it did nothing. Or it did nothing. Or I broke it.
That was
and it was like
hard.
Yeah. And then
the hardest part too is you get off of a hard day of work and you're like, oh yeah, time to play some
I can't wait.
arcade version of this game. And it's crap. Oh crap.
And then you're like,
God
damn it.
Back to square one, huh?
Yeah. And so, that was kind of hard. But
how do you like my thumbnail? I put a clown nose on myself. You see that? I'm looking very clowny.
Yeah, I do that. Hey, for the convention, we're actually going to we're going to be hopefully one of us is going to dress in a clown costume for that thing. That'd be really great.
I'm already looking at the costumes. We're gonna I'm gonna get a little pull down mask and everything. I want to do cotton candy machine, but
make cotton candy there.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that's kind of up in the air still because I really we want to make printouts for the comic book so that people can buy those. We want to do all sorts of stuff, and I'm like, and I look at the time we have in my 3 months, and then I'm like,
and we have to go off of whatever cash we have. So
yeah,
you know what you do with the cotton candy situation? Go talk to a vendor that's selling cotton candy and see if what if we kind of set up shop here? Like,
there we go.
And you'll attract more customers for your cotton candy. We need to use the cotton candy as like a promotion for our video game. Can we kind of work together and?
That might be tough,
great, but
hey, it never hurts to ask a question. It's like, hey.
Anyway, I did a review, and I just took this is my review.
You're
I
gonna
put
scare
on
the
Steam
children away
for your game.
Yeah.
I said, this is my
Did you
review.
put the review on Steam?
Yeah, I put a review up on Steam. So, like, if you have the game, please, there's hardly any. Please put a review for the game. I said this game is awesome.
I gotta do that. I've played enough.
Imagine the
hours,
arcade game Berzerk got combined with the Killer Clowns from outer space to make a new game, and you have Circus Interstellar. This is my review.
Dude,
Cool.
thank you.
The game is fun with tons of modes, difficulty levels, unlockables, humor, and even a creepy clown comic. This one is great. That's what I put for my review.
Awesome. Great, man.
Yeah, I kept it short and sweet, but
that's totally fine.
Thank you so much. I've been enjoying your game.
Absolutely.
It's like
thank you guys.
it was a terrible thing that iArcade is gone, but one good thing came out of it. Like your game got a little shine. We got to meet you guys. We never would have gotten to meet you guys otherwise.
Man, dude,
and I'm loving it. I hope your game blows up. I think it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. If you like I said, for me, like I'm a huge fan of these retro modern type games. And this really just hits those notes. It has a bit of the old school nostalgia that I like, but it's, it's more refined. You know, it's adding the modern touch and new elements to something I already liked.
This,
you know,
this build is pretty good right now. You don't have to do much to it. It feels pretty good. I would like the survival mode. I did play it prior.
Yeah, it's a little hard.
It's
right?
good stuff.
It just ends abruptly. You hit a point threshold and it just ends.
Yeah, that's that. So, now we're gonna be updating that. We want to do something like
endless. Just keeps going.
Well, I could do that. We thought people wouldn't want endless.
Like
we thought people would rather have like a definite end where it's like, oh, I beat survival mode.
That's the main story. That's the main story you want to play. I think survival mode should just keep like going infinitely until you like run out of lives and that you get your high score.
We should probably add a high score.
Yeah, I don't have a high score.
We don't have. You can't. Yeah, there's no high scoreboard for the survival, so we'll have to probably make that.
Yeah. So that's what this game is like an endless keep going for a player that wants that. I don't want to start the score from 0. I want to see how long I can go and point chase.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's awesome.
That'd be really cool.
Juan says this version is much more refined. Nice job.
It is.
Thanks, Don.
Thank you.
He also wants to know the magic wand for a free version.
And like I said, if that's the only suggestion I have for this build right now, like that's like it's fantastic.
You know what the magic word for a free version is? It's we will do a review for your game.
No.
We're looking for people to share the game. So I guess if you do like.
I'm glad to support you guys. I'm glad I bought it. I got the game for free through nefarious means on the iiRcade through. I'm not going to mention who, but will it possibly be an option to get that iiRcade version?
We're working on that.
Trying to.
In the future.
We're working with He Who Shall Not Be Named. We're working with them.
He Who Should Not Be Named.
Yeah. And they're making progress from what I understand, but they've run into a little bit of a hiccup. But I'm sure they're going to figure it out because they're smart guys.
Yeah, they're very smart. Very smart.
Yeah. And so I think there is hope for a future really version and stuff. Yeah, because
cool as hell.
And we will even though the iiRcade was a pain to work with, now we have a little bit more freedom because we'd be able to actually.
Best version's easier.
Yes, exactly.
Load the version, test it.
Work on this version and test it.
Get it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Now I will say though that while we will try to keep it at basically like the same experience as everyone's enjoying it on the Steam,
it's going
to be a little bit more like for example, right? The cotton candy right now as it is, this is the way that it was when we first made it. You'll notice that each cotton candy bit is individual, and you can shoot and run through each individual cotton candy and make really cool, like where you cut through it and it leaves a line down it. Well, the iiRcade version, I couldn't have that many objects on at once because it lagged the crap out of the game.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Arcade Talk said, I bought this on Steam. He thought it was too cheap for $4.99. It should be at least $9.99. I totally agree. I think
this is the version that you just break it down. Yeah.
It is $9.99. It was
totally worth it. It's great.
Yeah, it was $4.99 a bit ago when we had it as
when it was Killer Clowns.
Yep. Yeah, and then it took a little bit to update because you have to send in a request to Steam to update it.
Yeah.
And they haven't even. I didn't think they've changed the name. I think the name still says Killer Clowns, but we asked them to change that too.
I asked them to change the name though, and I am uncertain whether they will. Because I've changed the name everywhere else, but they won't. But when I asked them if we could change the app ID, they were like, "Do you really need the app ID changed?
Yes.
Is it actually messing with anything in your game?" And I was like,
"It looks bad.
It shows up as Killer Clowns when it doesn't show up as Circus Interstellar when you click it when you have to load the game.
It's messy. It's confusing.
They just changed the wallpaper page like when you're like on the startup.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, on
and,
Steam.
they also, the good thing is at least it's coming up as Circus Interstellar. But you'll notice that when you go to do stuff like when you go to play the game, it pops up as so and so is playing Killer Clowns.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
The app ID is not changed. Yeah.
yeah. So we'll
They
see
changed
what
everything
happens.
else. Yeah.
Hopefully they will change it.
we'll
And I'm gonna
see.
try and convince them to
If they
change
can,
it.
it'll
But
just be forever.
The popcorn animation's a lot smoother on the PC
You
version.
like that?
Like the popcorn doesn't. It seems like it slows things down a little bit on iArcade, and on this version, everything is just so smooth.
I think
Everything
it's
slows
just
the
the
arcade
visual.
version down.
I think that is also just the visual because there's this weird thing on the iArcade version. I don't know what's happening. We don't. As far as I know, there's no memory leaks. So I don't know what's going on. But you'll notice if you just watch closely, if you go to the pause menu right on the iArcade version, and you just hold left or right, and you'll notice it go boop 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 boop, and it's like, what's going on? Like it does that in game too, where if you go to run to the side, you'll run fast at first, then all of a sudden it'll slow down. And so yeah, we didn't get to optimize that version to figure out what was going on there. Yeah.
Well, there's all these little like these jugglers. Like it's taking a lot of memory, just all their individual. So I can see like the iArcade has to use so much memory just for all these sprites.
That's why I had to load so long too.
I wanted to answer a question in the chat. So a guy was asking, I think it was Don, was asking if it would run on the iArcade. So Don, we've seen some people already playing the Steam version on their iArcades, but I'm not sure how they're doing it. I'm pretty sure
I know how they're.
Okay.
I mean, I'm no expert in this and everything, so I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I know that they are running. They're actually running like mini PCs, like in their arcade setups or whatever. So that's why they're able to run Steam games, because technically, really a PC that they're running.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. But we are actually, for the convention, we're setting up a way. One of the people, Kit Kat on Discord, was really cool, and like they offered to send us a cabinet and everything.
Okay, cool.
And so we're gonna mod that cabinet a little bit, because they told us like if we replace the Raspberry Pi in it with the mini PC, then we could put Killer Clowns on there. So then for the convention, we're gonna modify it, and we're gonna get Killer Clowns running on it. And I'm gonna see about changing the decals out on the console to Circus Interstellar.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're dead if you don't get out of there.
This is
That's
pre-recorded.
a pocket.
Oh,
I don't know if this one is.
They're not.
Is this
Are
one?
you guys playing it right now?
No,
Look at. I'm sorry, bud.
Hey, how'd you guys? Did you guys see the trailer that I made in 2 days?
No, I need to check it out.
Yeah.
Is it on
cool.
YouTube?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's.
It took me. Yeah, I had to like rush to do it, and I actually, when I first released it, I had a big old spelling error at the end that said instead of available now, it said available now.
Oh yeah.
And I had to go take the stupid thing down because I just was in such a rush, and it was like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So he had no time to proofread that and everything, and
but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool trailer.
Yeah. I can't. I'm the worst typist in the world. So like, I just can't type worth a hoot. So I mean, it's sad. I'm an old man. I need one of them old man phones.
Yeah, one of those
big
buttons,
buttons.
one of those keyboards that are like the jumbo buttons that are like this big.
Are you one of the profile pictures where it's like from below and you look like you're still figuring out your phone? And
That's it. That's me.
Let's see if I can find it.
My uncle does that all the time.
All the time.
He'll be taking a picture.
Oh, is it the debut trailer?
Yeah, the debut trailer.
Okay, I'll pull it up. Hey, Papa Brad, if you want to like pull my screen up.
Well, let's put it on the iArcadians when we go in there. Put it on there. Want to make sure. I don't want any claims on the video.
Oh yeah, because
I got a claim
you
from
would
the music.
definitely get copyright claims. So.
But anyway, I did make something that didn't get no claims. And I don't know if you caught the very beginning of this. I made something special just for this stream.
Oh
And
no,
we
missed the beginning of
we
this.
definitely want to have you on the iArcadians. We'll kick off the show with you
Dude, that'd
guys,
be
and
so
we
cool.
want to highlight your game first and foremost before people will be tuning in, because when we're talking about Arcade 1-Up, they're all going to want to see us say what we're going to say. So
That'd be awesome.
but we would love to spotlight your game. But I made this for you guys. I usually do preview trailers, but check this out. I made this for fun.
Sick. Oh, that's the
Hollywood Polo.
That's exactly how we did it. I don't remember the name of the game. Oh, you're in Moonsdale now.
I love that scene where they have the little trampoline and they're like, you know, waiting for them to go.
Or that scene where that one where he pulls like this. That's actually
Circus Interstellar.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that scene right there where he pulls up. You remember he shoots the guy. They're sitting on what is it, in that gazebo or whatever, right outside, and he shoots that guy, and then he like laughs, right? That's right there. That was the point where we went, that's the laugh we're gonna do for the clowns. Like, so yeah, that was good. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
Good job, Brad. That was
I guess
Good job.
we'll see you guys Wednesday night, right?
Heck yeah. Hey, yeah, and then Dawn. I was going to answer Dawn.
What time? What
Okay.
time Wednesday? What time Wednesday? Because we're gonna be over at our cousin's Tuesday. I'm not sure if we're staying over or not.
I think it's 8:00
8:00 Eastern time. Yeah,
Central Time.
Central time.
Central Time.
Let me see what time that is.
Yeah, what time's that for?
That's an hour later for me. That's 9:00 my time.
Okay.
So that's 3 hours. You're 3 hours.
And
so
we'll
six-
start
that's
with
6
you
o'clock.
guys. You don't need to.
Six
If you
o'clock
want to
your
stay for
time.
the whole show, you can.
Dude,
We'll start.
that's
We'll
perfect.
kick
sure
off
we'll
with
be
you
back
guys.
by
So
then. I'm sure we'll be back by that time.
we'll lead with your
6 o'clock.
game as our first segment or whatever.
Yeah, 6:00 would be totally fine. Our
we'll be
days
back
off
by
are
then.
Tuesday and Wednesday anyway, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
Our days off from our day job, I should say. But yeah, so that sounds perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Any last words? Would anyone have anything going? Now, you guys just released the game, so you have a lot going on. But
Yeah.
It's pretty quiet right now, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game's over on Steam and Itch. So
Tell your
if you
friends
guys
and
wanna
everything.
Get
like,
it.
And yeah, share it around. Like
Yeah, definitely help spread
it
the
helps
word
out.
because we're having a hell of a time right now.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any of my posts pop up. Anyway, I guess just join the Discord if you guys want to keep up with everything that's going on and everything.
How do I get where I can type in the Discord? Like I have to be like level up. I have to level up my Discord. I'm not a very good Discord user. How do I level up?
We leveled you up to.
Oh, you leveled me up. Thank you.
Yeah, you're a behemoth now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a behemoth.
Yeah. Yes. That's how you can squash them now. No, but
no
band hammer yet.
The Goliath is the one who can do that.
Yeah, but so there's the Discord if you guys want to join that. That helps us out.
Be a fellow creature.
You could talk to us directly.
Okay.
We have bug report channel there and everything. Anything you guys report now, I can start working on for the next patch.
Yep.
So if you guys run into any problems, do that.
You can get any suggestions even.
Yeah. You can get our game on Steam under Circus Interstellar. Are you guys putting
that right
now
now
in the video, or you guys already gonna have them down in the description? Or?
Yeah. I'll put a link to the video. I'll get it off of YouTube and put it on there. Thanks for coming on, guys. We'll see you Wednesday. Nix, you got anything special going on? Any special streams or anything?
Well, yeah, just be gaming. Absolutely, you know how I do it.
Practicing with your rubber band gun that you made.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have Attack from Mars back there.
They're asking what the Discord link is.
That's the arcade one up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that modded, so it's got the extra tables.
That's awesome. I love that game. That's such a good game.
We're not logged in here. Somebody's asking for the Discord link. But
Discord link. We can send you guys a Discord link if you guys also want to put that in the description.
Just can you post it in my comments, and I'll copy it from the comments and put it into the private chat. You say?
The private chat or the comments on
the video on YouTube, and then I'll just copy and paste it. Plus, it'll be in the comments then too.
Okay, so we can do that. Yeah. So,
all righty.
Hey, thank you.
Have a great day.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Get Circus Interstellar.
Oh, absolutely.